Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about the top 10 movies of the world which have made the highest money. So let's start. Number 10 we have Furious 7, released in 2015 and directed by director James Wan. This movie has made 1.515 billion approximately worldwide. And the amazing fact of this movie is this movie was announced even before the release of Fast and Furious 6. It was also the most expensive movie of the Fast and Furious franchise. If you have really watched the movie, the popular scene of this movie was the skydiving scene of the cars, and the director James Wan have used 34 cars in this scene. Number 9 we have The Avengers, released in 2012, directed by Joss Whedon, and this movie has made 1.519 billion worldwide. And this was the first movie to gross 200 million in its opening week. And this was also the first movie in which the big screen Hulk was created with the help of a motion capturing techniques. And this is also among the very few movies which has been watched at the International Space Station as a digital copy was sent by the NASA. At number 8 we have The Lion King, released in 2019 and directed by Jon Favreau. This movie made a 1.66 billion approximately worldwide. Everything in this movie was a CG and with the help of a gaming technology. 130 animators from different countries all over the world have created the movie characters with the help of a CG technique. Total 86 different species were used in this movie. At number 7 we have Jurassic World, released in 2015 and directed by Colin Trevorrow. This movie made 1.67 billion approximately worldwide. This movie was planned in June 2014, but it was got delayed to its release in June 2015 due to some technical reasons. One of the major actor of this movie, Irfan Khan, said in an interview that way back in time he was not even having a money in 1993 to buy the ticket of Jurassic Park, which was released by Steven Spielberg, and today he is working in this movie. At number 6 we have Spiderman No Way Home, released in 2021, directed by John Watts. This movie made 1.89 billion approximately worldwide. And this is one of the longest Spider-Man movie, having a length of 148 minutes overall. And with the amazing fact that its trailer got 355 million views in just first 24 hours. At number 5 we have again the movie from the Avengers franchise, that is Avengers Infinity War, released in 2018, directed by Anthony Russo and Joe Russo. This movie made 2.05 billion worldwide. This is one of the fastest film to reach 1 billion mark at worldwide box office, and it was even released after a decade of Iron Man, released in 2008, which was released by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In this movie, overall more than 10,000 artists have worked, which are having the credits in the end credits of the movie, and which is also equal to the population of Sedona, Arizona in America. And this was also the first Avengers movie which was entirely filmed on a digital IMAX camera. At number 4 we have Star Wars The Force Awakens. The movie was released in 2015 and directed by Jeffrey Jacob Abrams, and this movie made 2.07 billions approximately. And this was the seventh film or seventh movie in the series of Skywalker saga. The shooting of the movie started in 2014 in Abu Dhabi. At number 3 we have the most talked movie, that is Titanic, released in 1997, directed by James Cameron. This movie made 2.20 billion worldwide, and this was the first film to reach a $1 billion mark. This was the movie which was released in 1997 and it was still in theaters, and the VHS tapes of this was also released in 1st September 1998, and this was nominated for the 14 Oscars and even won the 11 Oscars. At number 2 we again have the Avengers franchise movie, that is Avengers Endgame, released in 2019, directed by Anthony Russo and Joe Russo. This movie made 2.80 billions worldwide. This was the first movie to earn 1 billion in its first week of the release, and it took almost 3 years to complete this movie and over 1400 visual artists to create a final sequence of the movie, which was created in the time of 16 weeks. And if we really talk about the budget of this movie, this was really high Then the Chandrayaan mission of India, which was having a budget of 124 million, and the budget of Avengers movie was 356 million. So at number 1 we have Avatar. Finally, it released in 2019, directed by James Cameron, and this movie made 2.85 billion worldwide. Director James started writing this movie in 1994, but this didn't started in 1994 because the technology was not that much advanced at that time. So the film started finally in 2005 and was released in 2009, and it took completely 4 years to complete this movie. And this was even the first movie which was shot with the 3D camera, specially developed by the Sony Corporation. So these were the top 10 movies which have made the highest money worldwide. Go watch these movies and also don't forget to subscribe the channel.